So while talking about the inferior part of the body, we are going to talk about the three movements, which are hip joint, knee joint and ankle joint. So friends, now let's talk about the hip joint. In hip joint there are 7 types of movement. So first is flexion. So when we take our thigh forward is known as flexion of hips, and when we take our thigh backward is known as extension of hips. And the third is abduction. For better understanding, we will call it as abduction. And when we take our thigh away from the medial axle of the body is known as adduction, and adduction, which we will call as adduction. When we take it again towards the medial axle of the body is known as adduction. So let's talk about the fifth movement, which is internal rotation and external rotation. And seventh is circumduction, is when we do all the hip movements together. So now let's talk about the second joint, which is knee joint. In knee joint there are 4 types of movement, which is flexion and extension and lateral rotation and medial rotation. In knee flexion refers to decrease the angle between 2 body parts, and knee extension means increase the angle between 2 body parts. So the motion of the toes outward and the heel inward is knee lateral rotation. As the toes go in and the heel goes out, this is known as the medial rotation. And now let's talk about the last but not the least, the third joint, which is ankle joint. In ankle joint there are only 4 movements, which is known as flexion of ankle or plantar flexion, extension of ankle or dorsiflexion, and inversion and eversion. In plantar flexion you just need to stand on your tip of the toes, and dorsiflexion means flexing your foot towards the upper direction. In inversion it means that sole of our foot is facing the medial axle of the body, and eversion means sole facing the lateral side of our body. So now let's put all the anatomical terms in yogic asanas. So I will give an example of 2 asanas. So now let's talk about the first asana, which is Sukhasana. My ankles are in plantar flexion, my knees are flexed, my hips are flexed. So now let's talk about the second asana, which is Vrikshasana. So now I am in Vrikshasana. In this asana the hips are flexed, the knees are flexed and the hips are in external rotation. So friends, here I finished the movement of the inferior part of the body, which is the lower part of the body. So friends, here we have completed the
anatomical movement terms,
and in next video we are going to talk about
the directional terms.
Till that time, thank you for watching.
Take care.
Keep smiling and namaste.